Hi guys, it's Tiny Tay and I'm back today with some, shall we say, controversial shenanigans. On today's video we're going to be talking about things that I think need to be left in 2023 and things that I think that can safely come to 2024 with us. This is going to be trends, opinions, and just other random things that I think, need to be in these categories. I usually don't make videos like this, but I don't know, something told me to just do it. So that's what we're doing. We're doing it, so please come along. If you are new here, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're returning, hi, welcome back. I've missed you. Let's get into it because I have no idea where this video is going to take us. I have my notes on my iPad, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. But I guess let's just jump right into things that I think need to be left in 2023. The first thing is going to be mini vests. I know the TikTok girlies and the fashion girlies are going to be mad at me. I just can't. I think they look like little armpit warmers. They just don't hit. I do think that with some outfits, the right person can pull off a mini vest effectively, but overall, the mini vest trend needs to stay in 2023. It does not need to come with that. The point of a vest is to, I guess, provide warmth, keep you warm on your trunk layer, and then to just only be wearing a vest that's like to mid-chest, it just doesn't hit for me. I can't get down with it. You guys know that TikTok sound that was just like, I don't like it, I'm never gonna like it, it's just not for me, of Kourtney Kardashian. That's honestly how I feel about it. Like, I have no hate, obviously, to people who wear them. Like I said, I do think the proper person can pull them off, but if I have to say anything about vests, I honestly want to say that longer vests are in or going to be coming in very quickly. The mini vests just don't do it for me. They're very trendy trend, and maybe that's why it's not hitting, but I would really like to not see those come into 2024. The next thing I have is people bringing their pets in public. I'm gonna be the Karen, if you will, and say that I hate that this has now become socially acceptable. Especially when I want to put an emphasis, when I say pets, I mean your literal household pets. Not your service dog, not your guide dog, like not your training service dog. I mean your literal pets. Your cat, your lizard, your whatever. I've been seeing a lot of cats. For two reasons this upsets me. One, it upsets me because personally cats are not only an asthma trigger for me, but an anaphylactic trigger for me. So you can imagine the fear that I feel when I walk into Target on a Monday afternoon and I see a lady with a cat. Whether it's in a cat carrier, it's in one of those backpacks, I have seen on TikTok people putting their cats inside the shopping carts. This is dangerous. This is so dangerous for people like me. I do wipe down the carts, and I want to make that clear because I know that people do crazy things, right? But if I'm unsuspectingly grabbing a basket or just like literally just wanting to do my grocery shopping and I'm not thinking about it. It's not fair that you get to decide that you're bringing your pet into the public and that now it's just everyone else's responsibility to deal with that. And that goes into the second reason of why I don't like it. It's very inconsiderate and, again, unsafe. It's also unsafe for your cat because there are, one, crazy people in this world. If something were to happen and now your cat's gone, that's heartbreaking for you, and I totally understand that. Or your whatever other animal that you're bringing. Especially because service dogs are trained for situations and are trained to stay with their person. And I'm not saying the animals that people are bringing into public aren't trained, but they're not trained in the same manner as a service dog is. So, little kids are erratic, and I personally have seen with my own eyes little kids not understanding the idea of a service dog. So when you're now bringing your pet into a place and are letting kids either like touch, interact, or even they just see it, that's now muddying the waters for people who truly have dogs and other service animals. I know that there are other service animals who need to be doing this duty for that person. It just, again, is inconsiderate. And you can also imagine the surprise and sadness that I would feel, especially because, like, for me it's not just cat hair, but it's also animal dander. So, like, even wiping it down, if I miss a spot or if there's animal dander in the air, you can imagine the absolute pain that I would be in if I'm all of a sudden, like, going into anaphylaxis in the middle of Target. That's not only scary for me, but that's scary for the Target workers, that's scary for the people around. I just really wish that people would respectfully bring their animals to places where animals need to be. A dog park, a pet store. I know a lot of sporting goods stores allow animals, in Minnesota at least. Like, there are places where animals belong. Or maybe call and ask first, because, like, at my Target it very clearly says no pets, but I consistently am seeing people bringing their pets there. You cannot be without your pet for that long, or your pet cannot be without you for that long. There are other ways. There's DoorDash, there's Instacart, there's Shipt. Next thing that needs to stay in 2023 is the LV Neverfull. I'm tired of it. I know it's an iconic bag. I know it's this. I know it's that. I hate it. It's so uncomfortable. It's actually the most uncomfortable bag I've ever owned and held, and I don't know how people do it. Like, I was at the airport, I literally saw a girl lugging her Neverfull GM, and I'm like, babe, no! Just get there's so many better tote bags. I've talked about LL Bean's boat and tote bag being one of my favorite tote bags. For that reason, they have the elongated strap, so it's not just sitting right there on your neck, and you actually have the zipper that can close it, and you have the ability to, like, expand the bag or not expand the bag. And I know you can push the sides in on the Neverfull, and I know that they have the clip, but it's not the same when you're lugging it through the airport. Like, I felt so bad for her because I know the pain. Like, Neverfulls are so nice because the idea that you can just throw stuff in there, but it's not the tote bag. I want to see the decline of Neverfulls, and I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see them gone. Or maybe rebranded. Maybe like thicker straps, longer straps. I don't know. I'm not a fashion designer. I think the fall of the Neverfull is coming soon. Oh, I could be completely wrong about this, but personal opinion, the Neverfull is just not that girl anymore. There's so many other high quality, even luxury tote bags that are better than the Neverfull. This is completely random, but Bob's Burgers. The last 3 seasons of Bob's Burgers have been completely, I don't even have a word. They've been underwhelming and kind of lame. And if I'm being honest, I see a lot of, like, for me, patterns has always been a super big thing. And the reason why I cannot enjoy a lot of shows is because of patterns. A good example of this is Castle and Rizzoli and Isles. Castle was one of my favorite shows, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch Rizzoli and Isles. And Rizzoli and Isles did so many of basically the same episodes of Castle that I couldn't even finish it. I don't even remember what happened in the end. But the same thing is happening with Bob's Burgers. They're repeating a lot of their beginning episodes, and I'm starting to see the pattern in which, like, they do it, and it's getting to be lame. Unfortunately, it used to be one of my favorite shows, and it used to be very, like, funny and low-key, and maybe it's just too mainstream for me now. Maybe I just don't feel like they're doing enough. I don't know, but it's not hitting. Also, the movie sucked. Like, I'm so sorry, but it really did. And at this point in the video, I think I'm gonna decide that I'm gonna do this video, things that need to be left in 2023 and things that need to be brought in 2023 in 2 separate videos. Because I know how I am, and I know that this video will be way too long if I don't do that. But yeah, Bob's Burgers, it's dead. That's unfortunate, and I will be grieving it, but I just cannot continue to keep watching it. I still like it. I still like the characters. I always go back and watch the beginning seasons, but these last seasons haven't done it for me. Another 2 shows that are dead, Grey's. Grey's has been dead. I'm ready to see it completely. I'm ready for Grey's Anatomy to be on hospice. Meredith has come and gone and come and gone, and all the people have died and come back twice, and it's dead. After they lost, like, the main writer for it, they might as well have wrapped it up then. And same can be said for Sex and the City. I love Sex and the City. I watched Sex and the City growing up. I love Carrie Bradshaw. She was not only a fashion icon to me, but those women were my besties. That's all I have to say. I know that's weird, whatever. You guys can say what you want to say about the show, about its content. But I loved Sex and the City, and the reboot was not needed. And honestly, Big, Don't get me started on Big, and you know what I'm just gonna say? I didn't like the way they killed him. He deserved to be gone from the show, and the allegations against him, unfortunately, helped add that additional layer of giving him the boot. But Big has been toxic since Toxic Sludge has been toxic. What was he really gonna add to the show? The show, the reboot specifically, there's already butt cheeks. So what? It was gonna be butt cheeks with the additional layer of toxic Big sprinkled on top? Did you guys watch the real show? I can't talk about it anymore. It raised my blood pressure. That's all I have to say about Sex and the City. Last but not least, the next dead thing that I don't think is coming in 2023 with us are AirPods. I know that's really random, but a lot of people are going to the AirPods like Max, and a lot of people are going back to like OG, like full coverage ear headphones, but AirPods just suck. Like, as much as I appreciate them for what they are as like a noise canceling, like somewhat inexpensive AirPod, there are just so many better headphones at this point. And if there's not, we need to find some, because I've had the OG AirPods, and I've literally had each generation of AirPod. I have all three of them, and they all suck, to be honest. Like, they're all little subpar. They have their glitches. My second generation pair just completely started going robot on me, and then I took them in, and they're like, actually, there's nothing we can do for you because you're a week past it. And I was like, cool, thank you. Enjoy my free $200 then. They just are mid. Like, I think when we realistically come to the, like, realization that they're mid, I think we'll all just be a better society. People are saying a lot of good things about Beats and Bose. I think that's how you say it. And same with JBL. And for all around the same price point, might as well just go with a different brand, in my opinion. I don't know, they're dead to me. Again, these are all my personal opinions, and they're all kind of unpopular. That was all I had for my unpopular opinions, things that I think that should stay in 2023, and honestly, that's not that bad, considering how much of a year it's been, right? Again, please leave your opinions below. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in watching some of my things that I think should stay and come with us into 2024, please check out that video as well. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye!